Well, good morning. What's up, everyone? Happy Saturday. What are we up to today? It's 8:10 in the a.m. in my current location. What time is it where you are? What are you doing? What are you having for breakfast, or what are you having for dinner? SC Knife Monkey, what's up? Good job on your show last night. It was fun. I was kind of lurking the first part of it, but I was there the whole time. Didn't get to comment as much as I'd like to, but you know how it is. Congratulations again. Happy birthday. I'm glad everything went well. And you'll be at 1,000 before you know it. Just got to keep it up. Just got to keep it up. What are you up to this weekend? Oh my God. I'm falling apart. Okay. What's up, Clint? I just unboxed this button lock last night. Videos posting. Oh, I don't have a photo up for it yet. Crap. Pretty much ready to post it. I just need to make a thumbnail for the video. This is the HX Outdoors Rock Sapphire. Interesting little budget knife. It's a D2 steel, but they say it's a titanium handle. I'm not denying it when I say it like that. Hi Kathleen, how are you this morning? So I'm gonna try to anodize it, see how it goes. This was these are on sale right now. I think they have them listed at a $50 knife, but they're on sale for $30. But it's D2 button lock, titanium. Interesting little pattern, kind of almost like a roll of frag. Button works good, flips open nice. It's a smaller knife. What's up, you turds? Here's my drop bear. You can see it's a little bit shorter in the handle and the blade. But for 30 bucks, not bad. Solid. They did send it to me, so here I am shilling. I would tell you if I didn't like it, if I did. I'm noticing everything seems to be good. There's been a few times where I've done that. But what it is it's just if you... Some button locks, if you push the button and you let the button go, it kind of grabs it. That's kind of a normal thing on many different button locks. So this one, you just got to make sure you get that button pushed in all the way. But in a way, that's kind of nice because the travel for the button, you actually have to get it pretty far before the lock disengages, which then technically you could say that would make it, when it's open, maybe a little bit stronger for the spine, since it requires much more travel to actually get it to release. Look at those long speed holes, right? Built for speed. Hello, Indonesian? What's up, Dez? I did bust out some knives I got from Laid Off Pete's, and another one I realized I really liked is the DVO. Is this a mini growler, or is this? Yeah, it is the mini growler. Anybody got one of these? Boom. Oh, this knife is awesome. Very cool. Hold on a second here. Open this up. Hassan, I love knives. I love knives too. They are fun. What's up, Sever? Happy Saturday. Mini growler. Anybody know, are these available anywhere? Does any place actually have these in stock right now? This one is Laid Off Pete's, but oof, I already have two DVOs. I have the premium Pony Stout. Am I saying that right? My brain's not working this morning. And the Tall Boy. And I love them both. But this mini growler, look at the jimps all the way out to there. Ooh, I dig it. I dig it. What's going on, everybody? Got a Kaiser Bulldog coming, putting a flicking hole in it. That sounds great. You gonna do that yourself, Dale? Morning, Brian. Folding knives are illegal in your country. Really wanted to carry an OTF. Yeah, legal laws are kind of a thing. This cute little guy. Tack Knives Benji. I'm not a big OTF myself. But that one was cool. I liked it. Definitely really liking this DVO Mini Growler though. This thing is great as far as just a smaller knife. Choke up spot. Makes the handle big enough to feel solid. Oof. And then those jimps. And does it have just a slight curve? It does. Just slightly curves up. I feel like when I put my thumb in there, you can just kind of feel it. It settles into that curve. Oof. Really nice. What's up, Scott? Boom. So what is the, I don't even know what the blade steel is and everything on this one. Titanium on the handle. Does it say on the box? S9DV? S9DV. Boom. Oh. To me, it's that right there. Piles of jimps. Pete, what's up? Good morning. Loving this. I think I'm going to steal it. What do you say? What do you say? Check the underside of the back spacer. Oh, like on the inside of that? I got the light kind of dim in here right now. I don't see anything on the back spacer. Like inside there. Blank. This thing is sweet though. Pete, I'm gonna start making the videos for these knives. I realized I don't have all the information. I feel like there was a couple that might not have had the materials or the names. Definitely that one. I screen capped it because I think Neil told me what it was. I can't remember exactly who it was. I think it was Neil. I did take that screenshot of this one. But I didn't know what exactly. Jeez, it's so small. I like it though. It's cool. It's tough to open. The access bar is kind of tight, but it's a cool little fun little knife. Ooh. Ooh. I just caught my thumb. Looks like I'm good. I almost caught my, okay, so I was like this to open it. Where did it catch? It was like that. Oh, and it hit me right. See how it's scraping my small hands. Wait. Small knives, larger palms. Here we are. Hi, I'm new here. French toast? Does anybody have any French toast? I eat French toast. How's your day going? Unknown. How's it going? Mine is going great so far. I've been up a couple hours now. Had a coffee, having a Red Bull. Got some stuff to do today. A bunch of stuff. I'll get you specs and links. I don't need a whole lot, honestly, Pete. Really, like, brand name. Edwards. I feel like I said that in my video yesterday. I think I did. Good for you. Yeah, because usually what I do is I bring up, I look it up, like Pete. So like I'm about to do the video, let's say for the mini growler, I will go online and bring it up and just look at the stats quick, and then I'm good to go. I don't usually take too many notes, so really it's all I need is like DVO Mini Growler, S90V titanium, and then I rock it out from there. So you don't have to do too much work for me or whatever, but knowing just like there was a couple like that other one, like what was the name of it or whatever, and I'll be good. I appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, laid off Pete when I met up with him in Wisconsin. He gave me a few of his knives for a review, so I can check them out for a little while before I send them back to him. That mini growler is definitely one that I like quite a bit. This one as well. What is this one called? This is on the back, I believe, right? Or maybe Until the Edge. What grind was on the mini growler? Is that a hollow grind on there? I can't remember. No, it's like just a flat. Is it? It's a long, thin, tapered flat. That knife is awesome, though. All right, what's this one called again? Oosh. How you doing today, Clark? Look at the sweepy belly on that. That is nuts. Mini growler is a sweet blade. The intro. Front flipper is real easy. Knife has a beer belly. Right? Good action on this thing, though. That front flipper works really easy. You can reach over with the index and flip it open. Good access on that huge flicking hole. Boom. That's like a skinner. Like I feel like I've never had to do any skinning, but like that type of a belly on there is just getting in there and working. That's some crazy stuff though. Cool shape. Altum scales have this awesome texture to it. There it is. Feels really good. So it looks like it came with my Carta scales when he got it. But now has put these Altum scales on there. But that checkered kind of pattern on there. I can see that knife wearing a wife beater and holding a high. Or a PBR, yeah. Nah, he's probably drinking the champagne of beers, would be my guess. I mean, it's the champagne of beers. Okay, this goes with this. Don't mess up your stuff. The arc form is another cool one. Give me a second here. Trying to keep his stuff organized. This one right here. What's up, Brown Sugar? So this is the arc form saber. Wow. Look at that blade. Kind of a sheep's footy. The first 25 got the surprise Altum scales. Those aren't sold. Oh, so you got lucky and got those. Those Altum scales have a fun texture. Arc form saber. Ooh, stomach's grumbling. I need to eat something. What does that say? I can't read. Let's put the old cheaters on. CPM 20 CV. Cheaters only work though for really up close and tight. If I'm looking at, I'm reading the chat right here and it's 2 feet away and I can read it just fine. It's the tiny little print and closer than that I need the cheaters for. It's kind of actually worse that way because it's like I can't put the glasses on and just leave them on. I can only put them on, look at something here, then I have to take them off, otherwise I get dizzy. Eyes are slowly starting to go. Nice feeling handle. God, I keep looking at that spot. I got a pressure blister on my thumb. It's been a while since I got one of those, and nothing you can do about it. There it is. But I keep thinking like I've got like, oh, wipe that off or something. Like, nope, that's not coming off. That's not coming off. What are you up to today, Brown Sugar? Here is the Scout. Alliance Design. Thanks for the link. Laid off Pete. Here's that HX Outdoors. I haven't posted the video yet. I've got it pretty much ready to go. I just got to make the thumbnail and I'm going to get it posted. If you go to HX Outdoors, they did send me a discount code. You can use Kenman 10. That's capital K, Kenman 10. So this is the Rock Sapphire button lock. Nice action on this thing. Flipper tab only. No thumb stud or hole or anything. Can't get to it to flick it out. Does have a nice, I know, detent. It's a button lock, but that button snaps it in pretty tight. It's in there good, and then does have a good little snappy fun action to it. D2 on the blade steel, and then titanium on the handle with kind of an interesting pattern, kind of like a row of frag in a way, the huge speed holes on there. I like the oval shaped button, and you have to push the button in fairly far to get the blade to drop, so it kind of feels like it's a little bit more solid as far as button locks go. Action is fun. Smaller handle, but it does have this choke up spot, so you can get in here like this, but then that choke up brings it up to here, and then look, you got plenty of extra space on the butt there. Size wise, from like a drop bear, it is a ½ inch or so, maybe shorter on the bottom. Blade is just a little bit shorter, so smaller than full size, but kind of a fun little budget knife. I am going to anodize it. What color should we do? Praxis blade shape. Yeah, no doubt. Fun little action on there. They're on sale right now. It's like a $50 knife. It's on sale for like $30. And then you can use my 10% code off of that, I think. Why not? And it's like crazy. Titanium. Wonder what grade of titanium it is. We're going to try to anodize it, so we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to work, though. All right, he also loaned me a couple Ashers I still got sitting on the table here. This one is sick. I like this a lot. Is this another one that's CPM 20? Yep. And then titanium, Asher, Warney, Spyro. Ooh. Tell me that's not a rad. Oh, I love that blade shape. It's 2 Ashers. Let's get them both out right now. I like the comparison of the two. Warncliffe, and then you've got the kind of the drop. Which blade shape do you like more? Life's better now. Coffee. Good morning, and me and crew. What's up, Rick? I am not an Asher. I have a couple Ashers, but I gotta send them back. Which one do you like better? Yeah, what's your blade shape? What do you guys think? And while you're thinking about it, bump that little thumbs up. Give me a little like. Help get that thing going. Code again for HX Outdoors. It is Kenman 10, capital KENMAN 10. And here, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Copy. Paste. All right, there is the link. No, wait. Ha! That's the link to me. Ha! I suck right now. Okay, my bad. Okay, let me fix this. Turn your blockers and stuff off. And then click that link for HX Outdoors. And that will bring you to HX Outdoors. That is my little affiliate link. So then if you make a purchase, I do get a little kickback. It would help out the channel. Doesn't cost you anything to do so. And then my code, copy. I suck. Paste. There's the code, Kenman 10. So HX Outdoors is an interesting page. They have a lot of different stuff. They actually sent me this knife. They reached out. They liked the channel. They wanted to see if I wanted to kind of, you know, promote them a little bit. I said I'd give them a look. I'm not an Asher. I am a Momo. So this is the Rock Sapphire. This is a $50 knife on sale right now for $30. You can use that code and get another 10% off. It's a button lock. Decent action to it. Nice travel on the button. Nice drop. What's cool is it's got this little, you know, you got your forward choke up. So it is a smaller handle. Kind of a 3.5 finger for me, but that choke up spot really gets you in there. It feels nice. And they have a lot of interesting stuff. They have fixed blades and folders and budget knives and more high-end stuff. Kind of interesting little company, so I figured I'd check them out. When I get something like that, I'll still give you guys my full honest review. If I didn't like it, I'd say I didn't like it. The one thing I don't really care for is the pocket clip. Clip can't be swapped to the other side. I am a lefty, and sometimes a lot of clips will have the similar two-hole kind of configuration, so you can kind of take another clip and do a swap if you want. Well, this one with the 3-hole, you're kind of stuck. There's not many that I have that I'd be able to swap, but it has that over, up, and over kind of a thing, and I prefer the clip to swoop around like this so you can get a deeper carry, and it just feels better. So I'm not really a fan of the clip, and then the fact that you can't swap it. But other than that, I'm pretty cool with this. I am curious, though, for the price and a titanium handle, what the grade quality of the titanium is, how well it's going to anodize. So we're going to go, I'm going to anodize it. We're going to see how it takes. But ultimately, if this was just a $30 or $50 knife, for what I'm holding and messing around with right now, it's solid. It feels good in the hand. I've been opening and closing it. And dude, this thing is sharp as get out. Dude, what am I trying to be clean for? Pick it up later. But for a $30 D2 knife, I've probably cut 100 slices off of paper with this already, and it's just slicey as can be. And if you wanted to practice anodizing, kind of a great way to start. So if you've never anodized, let me anodize it first. We'll see what happens. I have good thoughts on it. I have purchased some stuff before that said it was titanium, and then I tried to anodize it, and it did not anodize, which means it was not, in fact, titanium. But it was definitely some cheaper stuff. It looks good. Rick's going live today at 2 p.m. Central. So 5.5 hours from now. I need a lizard and an aquarium behind me so we can have a channel mascot. I used to have a lot of lizards and snakes and stuff like that. I'm kind of animal pets. Fish, I could do a fish tank. I could do a fish tank. Or maybe we could get a praying mantis, tiny little one in a little tank. Anyway, definitely give HX Outdoors a look. It's another one of those companies out there. They have some weird stuff. I am pretty happy with this knife so far, and I did see a couple other things on there that I'm gonna now probably order one or two. But you know me, I'm a knife collector and always looking for something different and new. So there's a few things that they've got that I want to check out for sure. Looks like I am going to make the attempt and go to Atlanta. Looking at some flights right now, and they're pretty reasonable on prices. Hotel shouldn't be too bad. I looked and there's still quite a few hotels. More than likely, I'll end up either renting a car. I'm going to have to Uber. If I get a hotel, like it's like be a couple miles away, I'm not going to walk a couple of miles. A fish works, but only if it's a giant Oscar. Yeah, you see, we could do that. You get like a red-tailed catfish or something that's like this big, and then we just feed it constantly, and like 6 months later, it's already like a foot long. I have some big aquariums. I've been kind of holding out for buying the house. I'm still renting, but it looks like this summer that could happen. But if I knew I was going to be here permanently, then I could set up one of those bigger tanks. You like catfish? Sure. Sure. So I was saying, like a red-tailed cat. I don't know if they're still, you can even find any around here, but we used to see them at some of the pet shops, and they'd be like this big, and they will literally eat as much as they can eat every single day, and they can get enormous. Oscars are kind of like that too. They're just little monsters that you just feed them every day, and they'll grow pretty quick. Fried catfish is tasty. I would eat some fried catfish, no problem. Catfish want to hide too much. An Oscar will be constantly trying to eat the back of your head while you sit there. You're like, feed me, feed me. You obviously haven't seen, yeah, dude, like what I'm talking about, the red-tailed cats, bro. It would be the same as the Oscar. If you start feeding it like that, it associates you with the food, and every time you enter the room, it sees you. It's like, oh, hey, 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 feed me, feed me. You know, so he would be sitting there like, yo, bro, right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. Give me food. They're fun. But also when they're big like that, then they become more attached, and I'm an old softy, and having pets and having lost pets, even the last, my sister's last dog, when she passed, it's just, man, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't remember what this one is again. Laid Off Pete, what is this glorious thing of beauty again? Dual grind, crazy front flipper, Sagaya pattern carved into this titanium, maybe? To be fair, your big red tail was in the tank with your big Oscar. Yeah, so the Oscar was like putting him in check. It was like, bro, out. You over there. That front flipper is satisfying. Tuya Wraith V1 DLC Sagaya slap in the face. You know, Lou, what's up, Lou? I hear you, what you're saying, but this knife is rad, bro. This knife is super cool, dude. That's great. I think it looks awesome. Nice little accent on the pivot. Deep carved in there. Good action. Original thumb studs. That's fun. And that reach across index finger. It opens really easy, but look at how high up it is. It's all math. And so your pivot is here, and that is like literally 60 degrees that direction. You know, a lot of them might be like that or like here. And so the higher up that is, the less effort it requires to get her to flip around. This thing is cool. I mean, it fits, but I don't like when they make them smaller like that. Excuse me, Jesus. I prefer like that. See what I'm saying? Just a larger, this is a smaller knife with a larger finger choil. But that's my preferred. Everybody's got different tastes. That's cool. What's up, Gabe? I prefer it like that. You can get in there and you just feel comfortable. Versus this one, it's not uncomfortable, but it's a little tight. I feel like I want to delicately put my finger in there. And when I go like that, I can actually feel it wanting to bite right there on the corner of my finger. And so it just doesn't, if they're going to put it there, just a little bit more, like, oh, it's for small hands. Well, but see, this is a large knife. Look at my large hand in the middle, not choked up. I've got stuff in the front, stuff in the back. I got plenty of room. This is a large knife. They're designing this to fit for a small hand. This knife is huge. Kidding me? So that should be a little bit bigger because it's just, I feel like now I've got all this grip, but I have to delicately set my finger in there when I have a smaller knife here that I can get in here and just grab crazy and not even be up on it. I'm not feeling like I'm getting bit at all. And I'm not down playing or whatever. I'm just little critiques, little things I notice the more knives I open and check out. That was a good one, Lou. It was a good one, Lou. Make sure you save that one for Paul. Paul's been kind of starting to, he's writing a, I don't know what you call it, Kenman quote manifesto. Lock bar access edge is a tad sharp. On this. Oh, right up there. Just a little bit. The side of it though, like right in here, that seems to be fine. It's kind of that top section. Oh, I'm putting pressure on the, right up in this little spot, just a little. Brand new American asphalt paving. What did I miss? 1835. I missed the quote. Sold 1835. Slap. And the jimps on this are like front flipper jimps, so they aren't really much for jimps versus, you know, I like a good, where is that one? Up here. There it is. The Growler. I think that was a quote for my driveway, you know. I do need a new driveway, and it like sags right by the front door. So like the driveway is like this, and then I've got steps, like 3 steps up to go into the house. And this little spot has kind of settled where the steps are. And so when it rains, it kind of puddles right there. Not great. Look at the jumps on the Growler or Mini Growler. Does that mean there's a full-size Growler? I am terrible. Old knife designs on companies that I've only been kind of in the DVO game for like a year. So older ones, or sometimes I don't completely engulf myself. What's up, Tom? Yeah, full-size growler would be rad, but this mini growler is actually pretty sweet, dude. This is really nice. That choke up spot for a smaller knife, wider hand or blade, and the jimps, just mad jimps. This calls out. This says Kenman all day long. The lock bar or access is nice. Look at how much space you have to get in there. Just boom, easy. Drops down. Thumbs out, easy. Woo! Very cool stuff. That one belongs to Laid Off Pete. Got a couple of Ashers as well. Is this live? What are we looking at? We're looking at now. And this is now? We're now. When will then be now? Soon. But right now we're looking at now. What's up, Nick? You can substitute the leg, but you have to twirl it, Robo. You have to twirl it. We're all in the Matrix. No doubt about it. What's up, Renee? Ooh. What was the thing I saw yesterday they were talking about? Like, now doesn't actually exist. I don't even want to start going there. It's too early in the morning. Okay, just making sure. Not actually live, because whatever we're watching actually happened 20 seconds ago. Really, in the vertical lives, let's have some fun. Hold on. Let's have some fun. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're like 5 seconds, 6 seconds behind. That's not bad. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken? I'm surrounded by assholes. That's a great movie. You could quote that movie all day long. Infinite timelines, all running the same time over multiple different years. Do we exist? I don't know. I'm counting. I don't hear any echo. That doesn't happen to you? Oh, you know what I need to do? Damn. I gotta remember to do that. Because you guys probably don't hear that. Right? That didn't make any sounds, did it? See, if I'm by my computer, though, and I open this up, then the sounds do come through. I didn't have that open. And if I'm sitting here on a vertical live, generally they don't pop through. But if I'm on the vertical, I'm by my computer, I can bring it up, and then it's connected to my studio or whatever. Neil, thank you for the $5 donation. Is this live? About as live as we can be. Messing around with some knives I got from Laid Off Pete for a little while. I'm going to be reviewing them this weekend. Any inside brewery disc golf tourneys happening soon? Not soon enough. There is Tuesday leagues are going on at Fair State. No, not Fair State. Forgotten Star, which is down by the river there. Down by the river in a van. But that one's been going on on Tuesdays. I haven't had a chance to make it out yet, but it's been going on for like 3 weeks. What's up, Eagle Scout? Yeah, they tell me this Asher is not an absolute win. CPM 20 CV, Warney, Titanium, Great action on it. Feels good. Yeah, Tom, it said it was supposed to be here yesterday. And then, but it didn't say out for delivery. It was like, oh, it's in Minneapolis, but it's not being delivered today. And I was like, well, but it's in Minneapolis. Out for delivery. Here's the other Asher. So yeah, Tom sent me some stuff to check out. So we got to check. We're going to be unboxing those soon as well. Captain Planet had an episode that said always turn lights off during the day. The Warnies S90V. Does it say? Here we go. It is. S90V on the Warnie. What do you guys think, my cheaters? These are $5 cheaters. I can't wear them if I'm looking at anything more than a foot away. And so this one is, oh, I'm way off. S35 and S90. This is the sickest. I was looking at, I didn't have the 140 bucks at the time, but I wanted to get the Asher Spyro Warnie like this, but all they had was the, those cool, like carbon fiber. I don't know what were they calling that carbon fiber, but it was really cool because it was like that, a blue one and a white one and a, I can't remember the other color. I kind of wanted the blue one, but ultimately the titanium one for the win. For the win. Twill carbon fiber. Twill. They call it twill. What's up, scared? See, like I couldn't see like this. Now I could go like this. And I can see the cross and the, or no, it's a sword. TKE, well. Starting and ending early today to meet Mr. Eddie since he's driving to. You're meeting up with Mr. Eddie today? How fun is that? You guys should live, like, yeah. Let's see it. This one's rad. Early means 9:29. Yeah, so what? You're going to start and end. So you're going to start at 9:29. That would be late. Oh, wait. You're going to start early. Yeah. So early start would be 9:29. Oh, that's great. Well, I'll bring it up. And so whenever you go live, we will join. Do you have a link already? If I type just DK, it's right there. Scheduled for 4/19. There it is. Blessed Knives was first. Look at you. Got Blessed Knives pulling in. Donnie's just showing up first in here. I don't know how. Where's Blessed right now? How come he's not in here? Donnie? Because I'm just me. I'm going to try to. I'm gonna run over there. What is the knife that's gonna be releasing? Bless best be making you a new custom knife. Isn't he got a release that's gonna be coming during Atlanta? Or a release at Atlanta? Something like that? Because if that's the case, maybe I should save or put the money away and then run over to Bless right when they open and grab one of those. Oh, there you are. Just talking about you, dude. What's happening? It looks like I'm going to Atlanta, so hopefully if all things go well, it should be good. So I'm gonna go hang out at the Bless table. Make some footage. Don't you have something releasing or something right around the time of the show? I'm not fully in the know. How are you doing this morning, though, bud? What happened to first edge knives? Boom. I even have, where's my mess? Oh, it's under here. Under where? See, I've even got it just all fired up right here. Heirloom quality knives, made to use. Website update coming soon. Click. I know, I know you said hi. I said hi back. I feel like right when we started talking about you, you just popped in. So yeah, do you have a release? Don't you have a new model or something that's supposed to be coming out right around Atlanta? His new model is called the KDK. It's supposed to come out this year, but it'll actually arrive in 2027. More like 2028. Like 6 years out. He's killing it. All we need to cheer him on, get in the books, support the guy. I'm in. I'm in. Let's go. Gonna go hang out with him in Atlanta. Where's the table at? Show me where. 2 new models at the show from Bless. Sweet. Can't wait. Point to the map where you're at. Everything's going here. Everything's going great here. I've been busy. I have a lot of stuff to do. Table 15. So that is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right around here. Right in that area. My website is 3 years out of date. So you're on the Kenman the scheduling system for, that's just good things. That's what I'm telling you, folks. When you're dealing with like an artist such as myself, no, not me. Bless. Good things come to those who wait. It takes a while. The reason he's got such really awesome stuff is because he's busy. He's doing it, making it happen. The website will be updated in 2028. Brian will make Atlanta maybe next year. KDK, I feel like you have a shot. Oh, she's great. She's really nice. We've chatted quite a bit. She's a real good girl. And man, she's killing it. Making some good footage. Which maker is that? Orion. What is this again? What is this? Until the Edge. There it is. Laid off Pete got it. Until the Edge. What's the name of this knife again? So he got lucky and ordered the one, and they gave him the Ultim scale, so you can't really buy the Ultim scales. Came with these really actually nice looking micarta scales. But this Ultim feels super cool. Orion. Or no, he's talking to Orion. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. The intro. This is called the intro. Until the Edge intro. Really nice front flipper. Oh, jeez. Boom. Cool looking, crazy looking belly on that blade, like a Skinner belly. But it's fun. Tis fun. I like. Okay, okay. I do need to get these scales on here. I might do it today. I got my budget Demco that I've had for a year plus. And I've got these that I haven't been touching. Hold on. That I anodized. Boom. What do we think? That chin is hot. Like this chin, I gotta always get the distinguished chin. Bring it back to here. Dude. I'm digging it. I got the kind of stone washed ones, so they had the kind of the stone washed lines and grooves and facets on it. I thought it would just be more interesting. I kind of want to weather the ano a little bit, so I was kind of messing around trying to figure out how I want to do that maybe before I put it together, but I'm going to get this thing apart, get this on there. What's up, Joe? I love this knife. It's fun. Good little clickety-clack action on there. I'd love to get the premium version with the larger pivot and the, you know, titanium. I'll be the one puking in the corner at Donnie's table. Dude, we're all going to be there. TKE's going to be there. KC from Knives Fast is going to be there. Man, it's going to be just wild. Rick's got some TI scales from RGT coming today. Ordered in February. Ugh. Dude, the guys over, I mean, this 2 years in a row in Texas, I've had some whiskeys and some drinks with the guys at the Savivi. Savivi. I mean, did I say Savivi? CJRB. Wow, Russell and Nico are going to be pissed at me. Those guys are great, though. They've always got some whiskey that we kind of have little sips on. TKE likes to binge and purge in order to maintain that figure. Wow. TKE even brings his own bathroom stuff? Dude, you ever have a Zima with licorice in it? Ew. There was actually, what was it? Because Nico had this whiskey that was really good, and then Russell had this rum. It was like this spiced, you know, pirate rum. Grr. It was good. It was good. I'm not generally, tends to be a little sweet, so I'm not always as much of a fan of that. I've definitely, the brown liquors, your whiskeys, your scotches, stuff like that. Round is flat. That's what I heard. Just a little thick. Likes a little meat on his bones. Huh. So when's this website going to get updated then, bud? When I'm on your Instagram too. Is there not any photos of some of these new designs? Are you kind of keeping them under wraps, or what's the deal? What's the deal? I go to Instagram right now. All I have to do is type BL Donald Bless. There he is. Where's the knives that are going to be in Atlanta? Where's the sneak peek pictures? What's going on? I want to see. I want to see. But yeah, Donnie says he's got two designs coming up. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. Look for it 2 weeks after Atlanta on the TKE channel. Oh, that's good stuff. So Brian, you were saying something about you were working on a knife that you messed it up a little bit and you got pissed off about it. Is it going to be salvageable, or you just abandon that completely? What was the end up decision there? Real OG DuckTales always been impossible to find. DuckTales? Ooh. I added a forward finger choil and shouldn't have. Oh. And so it's still usable, but it's like, well, that's there now. So you're going to finish it, or you're going to just let it sit there for a while? Strong IPA is my jam. Dude, boom. I don't drink too much. We go out, I do putting leagues and stuff, get a couple beers or whatever. So more often than not, like right now at the house, I don't really have much, but I have some beer. And what I like is nice, strong IPAs, some really good, tasty hazies, IPAs. I do like a good stout, or like some of the barrel-aged stouts and stuff where you're looking at like the 11, 12, 13 percenters. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Brian likes the burbs. The new ones were sketches, haven't even prototyped them yet. I swear someone was saying that they were going to run over to your table to buy something right away in Atlanta because you had something coming. Was that just more copies of like a Ripley or something, or I'm just making stuff up as I go? You've shown stuff in lives. I can't remember who was saying it or whatever. I just remember someone was like, yep, first thing I'm doing, was it BEDC or something? They're like, I'm running over to Donnie. You just said DuckTales, and I'm right at this moment making an Edyard with a Scrooge McDuck bead on it. Well, how about that? What's up, Muhammad? Ed, you get the Odd 21 yet? Odd 21 is sweet, bro. I picked one of those up in Texas. Concept, crushing it right now. Top 5, probably. I haven't made the decision. I haven't called it yet. But man, this bad boy is probably my new fave. My one. Sorry, I went to look up a brand and needed to find the live again. It's all good, Orion. What's up, German? Yep, I'm in Minnesota. This is the Concept Goblin XL S35 VN on that huge blade, and then the frag titanium. Pete's got to take off. Later, Pete. Dan will have to have a beer together. 100%. 100%, Bun. Hole's too big, Lou. No. Now I can't open it. You don't get stuck in there. See, look, boom. Doesn't get stuck. Friday fish fry soon. Your first runner? Yeah. Someone got the early bird ticket and they're going to walk in and run straight to you and be like, gimme, gimme, gimme. And you're going to be like, go away. This one's for Kenman. Should be a good time. No doubt. I don't have anything specific as of yet. I know, do I have a rainbow knife? Do I? I probably have a gas station-y kind of knife that's got some wild rainbowy action. Where are those right now? How could they not be here? Oh, because they're over there. This one's not quite rainbowy, but, whoa, it does have an array of splash of colors. The Battle Buddy, actual gas station knife that I found at a gas station in a case on my way to Texas. Are we taking bets on TKE's stream start time? We could. Over, under. What's up, Brian Dixon? Brian's not a runner, he'll trip. Addicted to blades. Favorite knife, Cool Kid Guzman. I'm not 100% sure what this is. Right up there. If this is not my new favorite, this is number 2. Yeah, faux butterfly knife. I saw it in the case. I was like, is that a butterfly knife? I'm not going to like it as much. And then I realized it was like, wait, no, it isn't, man. That is an assisted opening gas station king right there. Am I on Instagram? Yes, I am. KDK in 4K. I can type that on there. Hold on a second. I'll put it in the chat, make it a little easier. Oh, no, that's not going to be a link. I can do a link. Home. How long will it take me? Boom. There. Not bad. Ooh, here we go. Phone's going to start blowing up. People are going disc golfing. Paste. There is my Instagram link in the chat right there. Instagram, KDK in 4K. Donnie, I do follow you already, so it should be easy to find. I post, not a lot, but I do post. What's up, Gladiator? Okay, so Cool Kid was asking concept Goblin XL, definitely one of my favorites right there. I love a frag titanium. What I've been currently saying my favorite is this Kaiser. Oh my God. I like beefier, chunky, wide knives. I like frag titanium. This is the Mini Towser K. Frag titanium, 154 cm. Pile of jimps on the back. I love a lot of jimps. This is Kaiser's crossbar version. It's called the clutch lock. Probably the best crossbar lock that exists, in my opinion. Tried a bunch of them. Just works great. Really nice feel, good choke up spot, a lot of jimps. This is the size and style of knife that I like to use. I like to hold it. Feels good in my hand. I have a larger hand. Good grip. Nice blade tip placement. Nice edge. The jimps. This is what I like. This is just a little bit bigger, but same kind of thing. Great choke up spot. Great feel when it's in my hand. This one's definitely a bigger boy, but those are kind of my top two. Currently, I have a lot of knives. I've got well over 300, and I'm getting more every day. I've got a couple to unbox. Tom sent me some. I've got like 5. I mean, there's one of them's for me, and then the rest are his collection that I'm going to kind of review and send back to him. I'm excited to get into those. And now we have 3 new photos. Ooh, yeah, dude. Ah. Are those, is that size wise? Can I share this? Is Donnie, are those pictures, or is that the drawings? Like one of them's going to be that size, the other one's going to be that size, like those are sized correctly. The bigger one, whew, that looks cool. That looks sick. Have I ever been to Europe? I have not. I would like to. I haven't. I haven't had the opportunity. But I would definitely like to get out there. I'd love to travel more, see some more places. I just haven't. I've been out, I've been like to Cancun, like Mexico, Bahamas, Canada. But when I was in Canada, I didn't even really go into Canada. It was kind of illegally in Canada because I was camping in the Boundary Waters canoe area, which is on the border. And so there's some lakes that you're on where you're in the middle of nowhere, but one side of the lake is in Canada and the other side is not. So I was technically in Canada, but it's not like we got out and we drove and we went somewhere. We were in the middle of nowhere. KDK has taught me that it's more fun to listen to descriptions of pictures than actually see the pics. Can I share these? Can I screen share this, Donnie? I mean, he sent me private photos. I don't know. I'd love to go to Europe, but not at this time. The world is crazy. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Rick, they're good looking pics. Man, it's inspiring when you see people that, what country, if you could choose one, I don't know. Scotland. I can share it. I was in the same boat in Allagash, Maine in Canada, but nothing but trees. Right. It's like technically you're like, well, I'm standing in Canada right now. Italy? I'd go to Italy. Sure. All right. So these are the photos. This isn't ideal. Let me see. I should turn that off. And I can zoom in from here. Maybe. Why does it keep... There we go. So this is some stuff from coming soon from Bless. Small is the size of a Sage 5, big is like a Cold Steel Recon 1. All right, so he's got some steel. There's a blade, there's a handle, rough cut. Some rough cuts. And there's the drawing. Oh, what do we think? I think they both look sick. That blade on the bigger one, whew, that's fun. I dig it. So yeah, he says the small one's the size of a Sage 5, and the big is like a Cold Steel Recon 1. Lou likes the one on the left. I think they both look cool. I like that uppercut right there on the blade. I think that looks cool. Oops, sorry. Bumping. Is this going to be, what's going on right here? Is that going to be jagged like that, or is it going to be jimps, or what are we thinking? Orion says, what is the potential price point? Jimps. Tons of jimps. Jimp it. Just cover that bastard. Make a KDK version with jimps that go all the way around it. All the way. They're rough sketches. Yeah, I'm not trying to critique. I was just curious what your plan was for that area there. If you're going to have it harpoon up at all, or just be jimps, or be completely straight, or maybe a little curve to it. I like the shape. I like the designs. Those look fun. Definitely righty only. That's fine, bro. It's totally, dude. You know how many knives? This is one of my favorite. Wow, I got to really back. One of my favorite knives right here. Top two, and look. Righty clip only, exposed. Here's the other issue I have though. Like on this, in this case, look, I can put my thumb right there, push, and still flick that open. No worries at all. There are a few. What was the one I got from? Where is that at? Let's get that one out. The one that I got from Fred. Zip my mess. Let me turn this back on. This one here, what is this again? The Jan Chevron. Tell me that's not crazy looking. But this one here, it's got that full exposed frame lock. Flicks out real easy in the right hand, but when you go to the left hand, when I go to do this, it's done. Not flicking it out. Doesn't flick out. Won't flick out. If I go like this, squeeze here and get my hand off that lock bar, flicks out no problem. So often, it's just the way it is, the designs. As a lefty, if there's an exposed lock bar and you put pressure on it, you might not be able to open it. In this case, I can push right on there, not an issue. So I see on his designs, got that lock bar exposed. So that would become the potential, like, where I won't buy a knife like that unless I can actually handle it first, because I want to be able to get in there and check it and see if it works. No captive pivot on that concept? Is that real? Because sometimes a captive pivot will have the tool on there, but it still is captive. That's something though. Orion says he remembers talking with Bless in Atlanta, in the Atlanta pit. But yeah, I look forward to checking them out. If you got any ready to go in Atlanta. Cool stuff. I like it. All right, what's the over? Wow, look at how red the... I need to do that more. I got the lightsabers up there right now, just blasting light. Ugh, got a hair in my face. I'm a mess. I need to take a shower. I don't understand this hip new slang. Thank you for showing off my stuff. Absolutely, dude. Really cool. I look forward to meeting up with you in a month or so. What's up, Tank? What do we got? 9:24. Looks like a sunset behind me. Dude, I need to do that more often, I think. That generally, I just threw them back there, you know. But what I usually do is I have one behind this, which lights up the plant pretty well. But I literally just took a couple of them and just set them up there. That's really blasting off the thing. But I can also... blue, light blue, green. Here we are playing with lightsabers. It's kind of like a sword, right? Ooh. It's kind of a wild, funky color in here. Plus, I can do the lights in the shelves. I got to do some experimenting, but we can get in here and change those colors up, or have them flash and do some wild stuff. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do on the ledges, though. I've got some, that color actually looks pretty cool on here. I need a talking mounted fish. Is that a ficus? No, this is a, wow, did my brain really just shut off? It's a wild name. It's long. Wow. I apologize. You ever have one of those things in the morning where you just can't remember something simple? Try to got a scan to get a tetra. It's not a monstera. Oh God. Now it's gonna piss me off till I think of it. Isn't that annoying? Yeah, it's a plant. Let's get a little Java going, KDK. I need a little coffee. Yeah, I know my Red Bull's pretty much empty. I had one coffee. Look up legal definition of monster. Tetrasperma. God dang. Did you guys see my what I did in the studio? I put in the soundproofing stuff. Wow. And zoom out. Sorry, what were you trying to think of? I just got here. The name of my plant. That one. It's a vining plant. It goes up. I have another pole. I built a moss pole. It got to 8 feet tall. I cut off the top. Boom. 1 minute before TKE has to reboot everything. Where did I put that? April members. Oh. He's live. Okay. It didn't. I hate it when it does that. Like if you've got it open, why wouldn't it just pop us into it? All right. I'm going to put the link right here.
Jason Rogers.
Paste. Go. All right, TKE is officially live. There's the link. I'm going to go there. I'll see you all over there. Have a great day. It's a Saturday. I've got some fun stuff planned. More on the way soon. Stay sharp. See you all later.
Enter comment, be 18 or older, live in the continental